A new Dynasty Warriors means a new batch of playable characters. Fellow Warriors, welcome aboard the Joshticle. This video is not to be confused with a character wishlist nor a prediction list, as those will get their own dedicated videos soon enough. Today, we shall discuss just exactly how many new playable characters will be added in Dynasty Warriors 9. With the announcement of Dynasty Warriors 9 came an interesting tidbit regarding new character adds. In a Famitsu interview with Koei Tecmo's Suzuki Akihiro, the producer of Dynasty Warriors 9, Suzuki stated that alongside the newly revealed Jotsang, there will indeed be new character additions. However, Suzuki then states that there are not too many this time around. We can thank Gematsu and my man Kite for the translations. What exactly does Suzuki mean by not too many? Is it even possible to quantify his words into an actual number? I think so. It is heavily implied that Suzuki means less character adds than usual. It is my personal theory that Dynasty Warriors 9 at the very least will add 4 new playable characters. Furthermore, at the very most, 7, and that includes Jotsang in both instances. Based on Suzuki's words, it's safe to say that around 4 to 7 new warriors will join us in our quest to conquer ancient China in Dynasty Warriors 9. Of course, I didn't magically pull these numbers out of my meat buns. Here's why I came to this conclusion. First, let's look to the past. On screen, you'll find the total number of new playable characters added for each mainline entry in the Dynasty Warriors series. Extreme Legends and Empire adds don't count, and of course, Dynasty Warriors 6 was omitted for obvious reasons. Oh, character cuts. Oh, the agony. When doing the math, the average number equates to 9 new playable characters per Dynasty Warriors game. Normally, we would round up to 10, but for the sake of realism, we'll round down to 9. Before you scream BS, of course, this doesn't outright mean that all Dynasty Warriors games should have around 9 new characters. It's just a rough number to cover our bases. So, with an average of 9 new adds per Dynasty Warriors game, my previously stated range of 4 to 7 new characters in Dynasty Warriors 9 doesn't seem that far off. In addition to that, is the major trend in which the 3 major kingdoms, Shu, Wei, and Wu, have always gained at least 1 new character per game. Although even with Jin being relatively new, it's fair to assume Jin will follow suit. So, with each kingdom always gaining at least 1 new warrior per game, in theory, the bare minimum Omega Force can get away with is 4 new character adds. Yeah, sadly, the other faction doesn't get much love in the main entries. Think about it, from our perspective as the fans, wouldn't it suck to not get at least 1 new character for each kingdom? We all have our favorite kingdom, way all the way. And if Omega Force chose to completely skip out on adding at least 1 new character to a specific kingdom, that would alienate and certainly anger quite a few fans. Next, why do I predict 7 new adds at the very most? This is sort of a cop-out, but with 7 new characters, that'll bring the total roster size to a very nice number. 90. You know, Dynasty Warriors 9? 90? Yeah, that's a dumb reason. Let's take another approach. If we follow the same logic of 1 new warrior per kingdom, that leaves us with 3 extra warriors that Omega Force can fiddle with. This also leaves room for the other faction to possibly gain 1 new warrior. And at the very same time, it also means that some kingdoms can possibly have 2 new warriors. Furthermore, 7 is right under the previously mentioned average of 9 new adds per Dynasty Warriors game, so logically, it's a fair estimate. Finally, one more thing I want to bring up is that the big focus and direction Omega Force seems to be taking with Dynasty Warriors 9 leans more on innovation rather than roster size. In past interviews prior to the official reveal, the figureheads of the company spoke of how they want Dynasty Warriors 9 to evolve the series and have a big impact. Why else would they go open world? Dynasty Warriors 9 symbolizes rebirth, evolution, and much needed innovation. So what's my point? My point is that with the big emphasis on innovation, more manpower and resources will go into realizing that ambition. And naturally, it means that lesser priorities such as new character additions will be limited, therefore causing Suzuki to state that there won't be too many new character adds in Dynasty Warriors 9. With all of these points in mind, that's why I believe 4 to 7 new playable characters will be added in Dynasty Warriors 9. But that's just my theory, and yes, I very well could be wrong. Fellow Warriors, what do you think? How many new characters are you guys hoping for? Be sure to comment down below, and regardless, no matter how few or how many Warriors Omega Force decides to add, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because the Dynasty Warriors hype train will carry on! And with that, my work here is done until the next batch of the juicy info. Stay tuned for more Musou greatness. I'm OhhhhMyJosh, and remember, do not pursue Liu Boo.